Hello, how are we doing? Oh, good. Well, that's been absolutely crazy. Right, we gotta get out and quali quick.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
So, just before this stream in the background, iRacing was having some load issues, I think. They've been having... I think a lot of people came back because iRacing introduced rain on the service. Not for the F1 car yet. However, I'm sure they planned for it. But, yeah. But a lot of people have come back to try out rain, and it's been giving them some issues with servers. So, I'd seen in some Discord chats that a couple of people had registered but were unable to get into the practice session, which means this is the first lap I'm doing tonight. Right.
Say again. Pit exit looks clear.
Alright, we've got time, but this is going to have to be a first lap wonder. I also feel weird because
Fastest lap for Griffin, 130.21.
in my rush to get ready for everything,
The leader has just done a 129.63.
I also don't have my gloves on, which I normally do. So in between sessions I'll have to put the gloves on. So everything feels weird. Alright, let's go. Well, it almost went very wrong. $32.4, wow. It's not good at all.
That's the end of the session. 14th.
Alright. Alright. Put the glove on the right hand. That might help. Sorry, just checking something on my computer. Let's not use our quali setup, because we won't get very far in this race. Done. Alright.
53 laps. P14. Okay, Adrian, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Green, green, green. Start's alright, let's build on it. Yellow flag, caution.
Alright. Oh, the understeer. Alright, let's settle in.
13th place.
Actually, I have no idea where we started. That's okay.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Speeds.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 2 more places. It's all very busy around here.
Car right. He's still there. Clear, car right. Still clear right.
Oh, Eduardo.
B12, you've just done a 139.16. Car right side's clear. Cat is now in the lead. The gap in front is now
Whoop.
0.5.
Must be the wind direction there. Spoon's terrible. Either that or I'm just driving it terrible.
Alright Adrian, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line, nail those exits. The car in front has just done a 133.49. B11, that lap was a 136.30. That's your right side. Clear right. On your left. Still clear left. Don't panic.
Ah.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.8.
Good racing though. I wasn't going to hold it around the outside of that corner though. It's a better line through Spoon. I don't know if it's faster. A little faster.
The leader has just done a 133.11. B12. Pay attention to track limits, please Adrian.
What was I doing there? Alright. Settle down. Yeah, I am losing the car in front.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.3.
That'll help. Too early on the brakes. Too early on the turn in. Hey, James. Yeah, I'll have to watch that later. Hope it was a good one. Don't tell me who won.
The gap in front is now 2.4. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
Good on the leader. My lap times aren't anything stellar here. Oh, rushed. James, rushed.
That was at 135.47.
I've been messing around with my rig setup this afternoon, trying to dial it in a bit more. Only been about 3 or 4 weeks with this new rig, so I've like changed pedal angles and had to recalibrate, and then I got no laps really in practice because iRacing was having load issues, so I never got added to the practice session. Came straight in, first lap, I binned it in quali. And the second lap was just average. Hey, Connor.
The gap in front has increased to 3.0.
Put it this way, quali felt really weird because I didn't have time to put my driving gloves on. Yeah. This is the race Luke looks forward to all week. The Alt-SOF. Alternate strength of field. Was really kind of Luke's idea to try and promote an Australian time slot. Try to encourage people in.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
I think we ended up with 2 splits, probably due to the server issues, but for a while there it was going to be 3. I did see 49 cars, drivers registered. I'm hoping, yep, Luke's down the front, keeping Anthony honest. Don't know what I was doing there. At least, Connor, there's a little bit of you via your setup in this race.
Hey.
Mark's upset about something.
The lap time was 1:35.82. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried I don't have Edward behind me covered. I haven't been paying attention and it's gone from 17 to 11 pretty quickly, alarmingly quickly. Whoop. I think someone's had a big mistake there. Medium soft, I think. So mediums for another about 9 laps, and then
Karan is pitting from position 7. We think he'll come out a little way behind you.
2 stints of 16 approximately. It'll probably be like a
Behind has now decreased to
14 18 or 15 17.
1:35.43. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
That's my idea.
Position.
Connor's probably away making a copy, so he can't tell me I'm stupid. I need to drive better than that, though. No matter what the strategy.
The gap in front is now 3.8.
Edward's going to have me here. Be nice if Edwards was on the soft tyre. I can't see that at the moment, but yeah, is on the soft tyre. Fair enough.
That last lap was a 1:35.78. All right, Adrian. Lap times are pretty consistent.
8-lap old soft tyres though, so about the time Edward catches up with me will be when drop-off happens. But I should still be in a decent state with these mediums. I haven't looked at the lap times, but you can easily be a second or a second and a half faster on softs. Easily. They're worth that much.
The car in front, the gap's now 3.8 seconds.
Just some pedal angle. So I had the pedals on a bit of a lean, which meant the faces were sort of tilted forward towards me. And that meant I had to have my foot like on the brake when I wasn't, you know, like now on the straight. I needed to have my ankle
You've just done a
kinked back,
135.92.
and it was quite uncomfortable, especially in these longer races. So I just lifted up the front of the pedal deck. I'm not quite as laid back as you would be in a Formula car like this one in real life. Like my feet aren't level with my steering wheel or anything. I'd say they're in a prototype position. So my backside in the back of the seat is lower than my feet are.
Catching. The gap's now 4.4 seconds.
So yeah, so now the pedals are more level. Just meant to tilted the whole pedals. I also brought them a tiny bit closer, because with the extra throw on the accelerator that I added in, I was having the other option where my other issue where my ankle was a little too extended while I was on full throttle. Ooh, Klaus was ahead of us as well. Track seems so much smaller and tighter than when you see it on TV, especially that hairpin. Nice, Connor. Sounding good.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 2.5 seconds. E9.
Yeah, my old rig, I think was a decent seating position, the Next Level Racing FGT. I mean, it doesn't have 80-20 rig, aluminium profile, rig levels of flexibility, but you know, you could slide the seat and adjust the seat back angle and adjust the position of the pedal plate and stuff like that. But yeah, this FGT Elite is a big step up in terms of adjustability. Also got a cushier, comfier seat, the ERS1. Now I just need to be paid to talk about all this stuff. That'd be lovely. Go on, Luke. Luke's in the lead. Car 6, that's Luke. And Edward's going to have us down the DRS zone here.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. Car right. Right side's clear.
No point, Jim.
Oh No, Adrian, come on mate, defend your position.
Ooh. Damn. Damn. If I hadn't touched that curb.
The gap in front has increased to 1.3 seconds.
Bye medium downforce.
P10.
Yeah, Connor. But I think if we had that middle one, everyone would just be running that, and it'd be a little more boring. A new GPU, yeah, that costs some dollars. I've got a 3080 Ti, so I don't think I need to upgrade anytime soon.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.1 seconds. Griffin's pitting from P6. I think he'll come out just in front.
Yeah, I suppose Connor.
132.94.
To a degree, that's what the fixed series is for.
The leader is pitting now.
Really, Shane? And welcome along.
New fastest lap for Cat, 132.57.
Yeah, well, a couple of years ago I spent redonkulous amounts of money on a PC, so it should last me for a little while. Could probably do with a bit more RAM,
The gap behind is now 19 seconds.
but it's an i7 13 series
9.
processor, 32 gig of DDR5, and 3080 Ti, so definitely no slouch. does a decent job of this. You know, it's got to run iRacing, run OBS, transcode, you know, render 2 versions of every frame for the VR. Whew. Don't want to do what I did last night.
The gap to Griffin ahead is increasing. It's now 4.6.
I'm feeling good on these tyres, so I might just do a couple more laps. Yeah, we could also be seeing just some lifting of the Australia tax too, Shane. Alright. Going in this lap then, Connor. Oh, yeah, okay.
The lead car's pitting. The gap in front is now 4.3.
Alright. Hitting for soft tyres. Box, 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 box.
The gap behind is now
Adrian in pit lane.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. 100 meters. 50 meters.
Ooh, I just made that.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Still green on fuel. I think on Friday night I added a litre to my bet before I went on the grid. I didn't do that tonight. So hopefully we're still... I need to pay attention to my end of lap screens. I'm sure we aren't using more than target.
It's now about 7.8 seconds. Fastest lap for Parker, 31.76.
The grip. Use up a bit of battery, see if we can catch these people who've just pitted.
P11.
since they'll be on cold tyres and we've now got warm ones. Oh!
That's a new fastest lap for Parker, 1:31.74.
I think I only managed to pass half the specs, sorry.
The gap ahead is now 7.1.
Yeah, that's about $1,000 cheaper than mine was for relatively close specs to that.
P10, you've just done a 1:34.83. That's your best lap in the session. The car behind's pitting now.
Come on. All right, James, good luck.
Okay, Adrian, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now.
May the incidents
6.0.
happen to other people. Yes, here we go. What's that, 33? Ah,
Time was at 1:34.30. That's your
yeah,
quickest
that's the
lap.
plan. Good luck, James. Well, that was a bit wide. Whoops.
The gap in front is now 5.3. New fastest lap for Parker, 1:31.61.
It's a bit of inside front under rotation there. Not good. I'm not still in attack mode, am I? No, no, good. Let's use some though.
That lap time was 1:34.18. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Such a great track to drive. Anything with high downforce. Oh look, up to 70% battery again.
Ahead is now 3.3 seconds.
Alright, see how quickly we can close this down.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
Yes, that was better. Bit wide there though. Try not to scrub off too much speed. Lovely.
The car behind is pitting.
Not lovely on the acceleration.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 1.8.
Don't take that much curve, Adrian. You know what happens. Oh, Mark! It's just gonna have a battle.
V9.
Ah, it's 30 seconds.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 29 Celsius.
Just saw red on my relative, which means cars that you're gonna be shown a blue flag for, and I thought, they're behind me, but they're not. Well, they are, but 30 seconds behind me. 28 seconds for Luke at the moment. Don't want to get held up in any
The gap in front is increasing.
Involved.
It's now 8.7. That's your best lap in this session.
shenanigans. Yeah, I wonder. Hopefully they will. Hopefully we manage to stay on the lead lap. Because not too many more people will. And that will put us at a... We'll lose so much time with the pack coming through. I mean, how close is it? It's just the top 3 and then a gap, so... But we'll still lose a lot of time. And I don't know if we're fast enough to get anyone in front. But we definitely won't be if we get caught.
Okay, Adrian, half distance should be about 26 laps of fuel.
Fuel's
left.
still...
And lap time was 1:34.11.
How many laps of fuel did he say?
The gap in front is
How much
now
fuel is
5.3
left?
seconds. 4 or 5 hours. We should need 443 litres.
Jim, you didn't understand a word I said there. Doesn't matter. I thought Jim said 56 laps of fuel left. There's no way there could have been that much fuel. How's my fuel?
We estimate 26 laps of fuel.
26.
2.3 litres per lap.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close on fuel actually.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I got 93, Connor. I clicked it to 94 on Friday, but then, so it was fine. I just forgot on this one. When I initially set up the, when I initially configured the set, I looked at my VRS, and I think it included the lap to my box as a lap. But that's alright. Well, I just did one lap of of lifting and coasting, so it was a slow one. But last lap was 1.64 kilos, and the target was 1.86. So we're back in the green. The very right hand stack of blocks is fuel most of the time, except when you finish your lap, when it tells you how close you were to your relative. but it's got all green blocks there, so we should be good. I just need to remember to check back in.
The gap in front has increased to 30 seconds. That was 134.73.
See there, I probably lost like half a tenth doing that lift.
Parker is now leading.
Oh. Wonder if that's temporary or whether, because we've been seeing fastest
Fucking
laps.
speeding in the fucking pit lane.
Oh, Luke. No. Oh, he's gonna not like that at all.
The gap ahead is now 14 seconds. P9.
He just came on the radio and said effing speeding in the effing pit lane. So I think he ran his entry
The car ahead's pitting.
too close. So Mustafa will go from about 13 seconds ahead to about 10 seconds behind. Such is the 22 seconds or so pit lane loss.
The gap behind is now 7.0.
Oh, I couldn't push on that exit. I was on the curb and it felt like a lot on the curb too. Yeah, Luke's going to be pretty distraught if he did speed in pit lane. Just one of those things, you can run it really close, and if you don't run it really close you feel really bad, but you feel worse if you bust it.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
Alright, big green blocks mean we're good on fuel.
Come on, let the race come to us. P8. That was
Should be.
134.68.
We could come in next lap if we wanted. I think we might. I assume that we can't. Mustafa's gone soft. It was on the mediums at the start like us. So same strat, but just was much better. Drove much better on those mediums at the start. I was all over the place at the start. I am going to go one more lap on these. My lap times have dropped off,
The gap behind is now
I realise, but just one more.
just done at 134.80.
See, that's the way to drive turn 2, Adrian. All right. Boxing for new softs. About 19, 18 laps to run on them. Should be fine. Should be fine.
The gap behind is now 5.0. Box in 290 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres.
Oh God. Coming out right into blue flags.
Don't cross the white line. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 17 seconds.
Okay, so we came out in between P1 and P2. Oh yeah, I mean, and fuming at himself too, so it's not like, you know, that's sometimes the worst. For somebody who tries to be as competitive as Luke does. Even a P2, I mean, Darren Parker's pretty fast. So he probably would have been okay with a P2. He did want to win, of course. Oh well. Anthony Catt's gone in for a stop. Gets him out of our rear view, which is good.
The gap behind is now 6.8 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what Parker's been doing over this race. Whether they'd have had the goods for Luke tonight, but you're right. I mean, did seem to have Anthony covered. Which meant, you know, it was P1 and P2, so was probably going for the aggressive, trying to grab a bit of an undercut, and it's just With the downhill, if you're trying to shave every 10th out of your entry, I mean, I think I was nearly over the speed limit, to be honest.
That was at 134.03.
I probably was as I crossed the line, but it's kind of realistic in that they take your speed. You know, they sort of, it's not instantaneous, even though the simulator might know the instantaneous speed, it's not the instantaneous speed. There's a little bit of leeway.
Front is now 19 seconds.
As there would be in real life.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 8.2 seconds.
So yeah, that's how you see some of these drivers who are, you know, in top splits. They turn off their pit limiter in some of the cars where it's not as precise. Like the F1 cars are very precise with their speed limits. You see them on the limit number more than off it. Some of the other cars, you never see the speed limit number. Like if the speed limit here is 60, you'll see 58, 59, 58, 59, 59, and you'll never see it, and you'll see occasional flash of 60.
33.79. Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace.
But yeah, in these Formula 1 cars, it's just sit on the limiter. It's not worth not being on the limiter. You don't really gain much.
That's a new fastest lap for Cat on 31.50.
Yeah, it's, and I don't do it enough because I'm not really sweaty enough about how tight I run my pit stops. But you really need to
9.6. The leader, Parker, is pitting.
You really need to have a braking marker for your pit entry as well. Which here you've got that lovely black DRS zone start sign on the fence there.
That lap was at 133.49.
On the right, when you're on the track like we are, on the left on pit entry. That's not a bad marker. I know at Silverstone there's a colour change in the wall. Goes from, I think it's yellow to red.
Fastest lap for Cat.
Goes to red anyway.
06.
Which is good for the brain association as well. Red means stop. We've got our lap back, but I don't think Darren's going to sit behind us and let us just finish the entire race. Not with this many laps to go.
Last lap time was at 133.14. That's your quickest lap in this session. The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
I'd love to say that would be for a couple of laps, Shane, but it's probably going to be a couple of corners because I think everyone up front's going to be on medium downforce. So as soon as we get to somewhere like here, just going to watch as they disappear down the road. Now, are we making any dents into Mustafa? Not a lot. I'm just wondering if I keep pushing. Quite as hard, or whether I face tyres.
The leader's just done it, 131.44.
Yeah, he's like 2 or 3 seconds faster than me.
Behind is now 10 seconds.
It's okay, I've got quite a high car number really.
B9.
15 out of 20 something in the session. So screwed up spoon. Glanced up at my mirror to see where Darren was. Stuffed up spoon.
Blue flag. That's your fastest lap today. The leader's just done it, 131.31. Blue flag.
Sorry Darren, you weren't there.
Blue flag. The gap behind is now 14 seconds. Car left, clear left.
Hopefully I should be car 15 coming P9. A little upset it's not any better, but I sort of knew deep down it was going to be hard to get a top 5 in this SOF. I think the Thursday night fixed is where I really need to be focusing for top 5 finishes. Because normally my IRs in the top 5 are the people who join those races. However, I've been having a poor run of it. Yeah, true. I know from both my fixed races at this week that it only takes a moment, just going a tad wide here or hitting the curb wrong there, and The walls are a lot closer than they appear, owing to the fact that the circuit's perched on the side of a hill. Quite incredible that they managed to build it at all, really. And the figure eight's kind of cool. Shame that Australia's lost its figure eight circuit. Luckily we can drive it on iRacing. But you don't see too many of them around the place.
The car behind's pitting. The gap in front is now 19 seconds.
So yeah, luckily before they tore down Oran Park, iRacing went out there and did a scan. It's now all been bulldozed and turned into a housing estate. You can still go and yeah, I don't really I don't really care about getting Queensland Raceway on iRacing, but yeah, if that sad face is because it's not very good, then yeah.
The leader has just done a 131.07.
It's not the most inspiring design. Perhaps technically a challenge.
134.00. Sector 3 is 1.3.
And I'm not saying I haven't enjoyed the odd supercars race there.
Okay, Adrian, gaining on this car. The gap is 17 seconds.
But it just really doesn't, you know. Like, this was designed very technically, you know. These corners have very specific purposes. That S section tests handling. Those corners have been modified for safety since, but that used to be a big hairpin, constant radius hairpin. This is a tighter hairpin. Come up here into 180R, which is a certain, you know, 180R is because of the radius. So it was all designed as a Honda test track. Yeah, I mean, I have heard that before they flattened it out, that there was rise and fall to that piece of ground that Queensland Raceway's on. Even if it was just a little bit of rise and fall, it would have been given some interest.
That lap time was 134.04. Is now 17 seconds.
But yeah, iRacing have put out a survey for members, and I did it the other day, and I definitely put Sydney Motorsport Park on the list of circuits I'd like to see as an Australian track. I think if they could do that and with all the night lighting, that'd be awesome. because currently the only road circuit that's fully night lit is the Daytona road layout. There are other circuits that have
Time was
some
1:33.56.
night lighting, like Motegi has the pit lane and pit straight lit. Concentrate, Adrian. But yeah, there's basically I have heard rumbles on the forums, not from any staff members, but from people who say they're in the know, that there are issues with the way iRacing's graphics engine handles lighting effects that mean night lights are difficult, but they've got Daytona Road, so yeah, Bahrain. I didn't actually. No, I think I did put Bahrain on the list. The other one I put on the list was the Bend from Australia. I think that'd be good. I think it's got like 4 layouts, including a super long endurance layout. Yeah, just a shame they would have been great to scan the old surfers before they built the trams, but unless someone actually did, and there's scan data out there that iRacing's happy with, it'd have to be new surfers, which I think lacks something, honestly. But I'd drive it, I'd buy it in an instant. Be a difficult one to scan though. And the other circuits I listed was Sepang, Malaysian circuit. Would absolutely love to have Sepang on this calendar, the Grand Prix Tour calendar. I almost don't care if it was the community didn't want it, I'd be putting it on. Although I might not last long as community manager if I just make decisions like that.
The gap in front is now 15 seconds.
And I also put Shanghai circuit on the list as well, because that'd be another interesting Formula 1 circuit, which has also hosted other motorsport stuff. Gotcha.
You've just done a 1:33.95.
The Adelaide GP circuit would be good. They wouldn't be able to do the old version, but they'd be able to do the current supercars version. I think it'd be too tight for the W13. A bit like I'm not going to take the W13 to Winton or Sandown.
The gap in front is now 15 seconds.
Just wouldn't work. I mean, Sandown, talk about measuring bumps in meters. Sandown is horrific for bumps. It's incredible. I mean, it throws the supercars around enough. You take an F3 car around there and oh my goodness, you know about it. We did Bathurst a couple of years ago.
The track temperature is increasing.
I
It's now
tried
29 Celsius.
very hard to have Bathurst on the calendar as the Baku replacement. Connor will back me up if he's near his keyboard, but about exactly how much I tried to convince people that Bathurst was a good Baku analogue. And I maintain that it is. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Reckons 5 laps of fuel, and we've got 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go, actually, because we've been lapped.
The gap in front is now 15 seconds.
But yeah, actually even the W13, but the W12 was incredible. For the W13, you basically put your foot down out of the cutting, going up the hill, and you just hold it and just turn corners until you get to Skyline. it's incredible. All through Sulman Park, Reed Park, I'm forgetting the one that starts with M. But yeah, all across the top of the mountain, you just keep your foot pinned
on your right, clear right,
and just turn. It's absolutely incredible. GT3 cars, you're lifting, you're braking, you gotta, get the weight over the front tyres to turn them in at McPhilmy. That's what I was thinking of. To turn them in at McPhilmy. Dirty air.
the gap ahead is now 16 seconds.
And I'm pretty sure they had, and still have, the DRS is down the 2 straights, so Conrod and Mountain. And yeah, I went out of one race in the W12 there because I was overtaking somebody and forgot to hit the button and close my DRS. So I go through the kink in the chase, and the back end just goes, and I was like, it was a lapped person as well, so they weren't fighting me or anything. I was just trying to make it nice and easy. Like Anthony used his DRS all the way down to the corner there when he passed me just a couple of laps ago. You just, want to be clear so everyone's comfy, and yeah. Ha 24 hours of skippies at the mountain. I haven't driven much of the Skippy. I own it because I feel it's like one of those cars that you sort of have to own on iRacing. But yeah, even the Skip Barber Racing School doesn't use the Skip Barber car anymore, apparently. They've shifted to F4 cars. So they ran a recent competition where they were giving someone some race entries, and the whole competition was the Skip Barber blah blah blah, and it was run with F4s. And we crossed the line!
P9, that's the finish. Well done.
Howdy, Emily. just arrived in time to see the checkered flag. Ah, we can have a look at a couple of incidents now, though. But yes, a P9. Not bad, I don't think, in this company. Let's have a look. Bit of positive IR. So, yeah, who was in front of us? We weren't going to beat Darren Parker. We weren't going to beat Anthony Catt. Michel Rudeau, no. Eduardo was behind us at the start and ended up 4th. So, yeah. Goodo. Yeah, well, real F1 is more important than me. Plus, this will be up for replay as well. And Edward was behind us as well and went forwards. Ray Griffion is normally in the top split. So, yeah, the only one I'm a little annoyed about is Mustafa and Erden. Because I think Luke is 5th. I didn't explicitly say to Luke. Luke had a little incident. Oh. So apparently, the button that he uses for pit limiter is on a different spot on my wheel that he's borrowed. So he hit the wrong button. But yeah, he should have won that. That's terrible. All right, let's go. Let's have a quick look at our start. Yeah, I didn't get a great start. I need to get used to these pedals. I got checked up there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I binned one quali lap, but then couldn't get onto it for quali anyway. Ooh. So yeah, it ended up being a pretty average start. Alright, where's Luke? I want to see how far. He was probably quite a bit over. But let's see, when did he stop? 34. So it's probably this one. Alright. Actually, he wasn't far off. So I don't think you can see very well. I could blow the UI up, I suppose. UI zoom. 150, done. So yeah, he's 84, 83, 82, 81, 80. Oh, that sucks. So did he have to serve? That mustn't have been it then. Because he didn't wait. Must have been the second stop. Second stop. Where's the second stop? What lap are we on now? 18. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah. So he gets down. So he's 76 here. And then goes 80, 90, 100. Yeah, fair cop. That sucks. So then he's got to wait. Let's see some of the incidents, shall we? Just a couple of incidents. Oh, I guess that's going to be difficult. Did Emil... Didn't even have one lap on the laps list, so... Doing well so far. Oh, is that driver? Oh, I was like, I wonder why they quit the server. Oh, tires must have still been boiling. Oh, someone ahead who had an issue. Dennis is still going. Oh, it's all my new gear, Emily. It's all my new gear. Still not used to it. I've made some... Oh... I guess iRacing gravel still isn't quite as good as IRL gravel. Yeah, I'd normally get a really good launch. But, yeah. Still getting used to this throttle. I think it's close. Hopefully, hopefully I've got it sort of in the right spot physically now, and I've got the length fine. That's us. Someone going into the pits. Yeah. So I hope that everything's that I've got everything set up, and that I'll be good to go soon. I just need to get some practice in. I used to have really... Oh, that curb is terrible. Just skating on the curb. Ooh. How close were we to... Maybe not us, but car behind it. Oh, Mustafa nearly got taken out there as well. Majors, I think, are still selling sets. I don't know how good they are. I left majors because after Swellio left, the sets didn't agree with me. I'm sure they were fine, I'm sure it was easy to be. I'm sure it was possible to be quick on them, and they just weren't working for me. That's when I went across to ARA. Apex. But yeah, they may be. I don't think the driver that does them. Oh wow! I don't think the driver that does them races the series. Apex aren't doing them though because they've lost Ben because he's off doing IRL racy stuff. That's why he's also handed over the community manager stuff. Oh, that's just now it's not this green car's fault. Oh, that's Mark and Ray. That's where this is probably where Ray picks up the damage. So yeah, I don't think the move was on there from Mark, and he sent it in and got over the curb and just understeer central, and then hit Ray, and then Sean just piled into the back. Yeah, I think it's a bit late to know that the accident's actually happening. You kind of assume that Mark's going to go at least give Ray room on the inside. Ray's given Mark room, so yeah. And then who's behind? Who's very lucky? Darren. Wow, the race winner almost race over here. Oh, he got a nudge as well from Eduardo. I mean, yeah. Look, Ben's setups worked because, you know, whether or not they're the exact ones that he used in the races, he was still racing, so he wasn't, you know, even if he did just give you the sets that happened last time, that we used last time, he was he was testing out that they're still good. So So yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a shame that there's. Yeah, I did pure driving school for a while. I don't think ever with the W13. I was downloading PDS for the McLaren MP430. I then went to majors. Yeah, so I was with pure. I haven't looked to see if PDS do W13 recently. I've got a feeling they don't. I mean, it's just difficult with low participation, but hopefully participation is growing a little. I think the license split will help a bit. I also think that we may get a shot in the arm when rain comes across. That's a shame, Connor. But yeah. I think Connor needs to set himself. Oh no, that sucks. But Connor needs to set up a Patreon, and we can do Connor's setup shops. This was Klaus Siemitz. Sebastian, I know what happened to Sebastian because it happened right in front of us. So, just came out of the pits. Oh, missed the pit box as well. And we are now just behind. So, coming up through here. Pushing on the cold tyres. Yeah, actually, Klaus, Friday night, did a one-stop medium soft. And, oh! There you go. That looked like a very familiar incident. Oh, nice. Yeah, you do need to baby the tyres. You do need to baby the tyres. Oh, well, I think I've gone through most people. Oh, Alexandre is just the last one. Let's just round out the last person. Oh, a lot of curb there. Is that what it's going to be? Oh, understeer there. Oh, yep, curb. Good old curb. Probably got meatballed and told we can't fix it, or had another accident. I'm fast forwarding here. No, it's probably yeah, we can't fix that. Oh no, just quit. Channel your inner checker. Yeah, I used to have decent tyre life, but I haven't been all that great recently. So there we go. P9, pretty busy field. And yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone. So yeah, I don't even know what the next circuit is in the schedule, and I made the schedule, but yeah, we'll be back in a couple of weeks. Is that the next tour schedule? Yeah, like and subscribe would be great. Mugello for tour. Awesome. All right. I don't know that it's very much like the Shanghai circuit at all. As I said before, would love the Shanghai circuit to be on iRacing. That'd be really cool. And yeah, good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Great to see you knocking about, Emily. I did see your reference lap, Connor. I did see your reference lap. So yeah, Emily, Badger Connor, he might send you a set. But anyway, good night all, and thanks for joining us, and catch you in Mugello.